Wow. Technology is always changing. Holy moly. Okay, let me let these people in really quick. Okay, I need to first give a huge shout out to Crystal and Jen Pensinger and Jen Dykstra for last Monday stepping in and leading the team call. You guys did a phenomenal job. I finally heard it back last night, and it's just so fun to see you guys like working together and being a family, and I just loved it. So Crystal, your knowledge on Trello, like literally when I saw you talk about Trello, I was like, oh my gosh, I was so excited because I know that Jenny Crane's team has social media pretty kind of dialed in for their team. And social media is the one thing that is so intimidating for people, so much so that it can keep people from wanting to do this opportunity. So I have wanted to have something that would make it streamlined for them, that would make it like a go-to place for them to know to just grab stuff and go. And we do have that in the playbook and on the app, but it's not really a play-by-play for them. And Jenny Crane has partnered up with some other people, and they have a Trello board, you guys. And there's different categories. There's one for launch posts for a new person. There's one for the different product lines that we have. And to know that Crystal knows how to use Trello is just a godsend. So I'm so excited because that is what we are going to work on. She's actually going to do a training for us this Saturday. We'll record it, but she's going to do a training for us this Saturday at 9 a.m. Mountain, 11 a.m. Eastern. I'm so grateful for you doing this, Crystal. But she's just going to basically show us the basics. And then I want us to collectively on the Zoom talk about what categories we think we should have and show you how you can find access to it and add posts to it for people to use. Because we want it to be like a communal place. Okay. Marcy, do you know if you can have more than one account on Trello under the same person? Do you know, Crystal?
I don't know that you can have more than one account. You can have multiple workspaces, which would be maybe what you would want. I'm not sure why you would want different accounts. Maybe like if you have used different emails or something, that would be the only way I would think.
Okay, I just asked because my new job, they use Trello. And so they had me sign up for it, but then I started thinking, well, how can I separate that?
Workspaces.
Yeah. So I can separate workspaces on Trello under the same.
Yeah, I would create a separate workspace, and then just you wouldn't have your work people on the workspace on the different your separate workspace.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Awesome. Thank you. And Jen, I don't know if you heard, but I just wanted to say again, thank you for last week. It was so good. I just love seeing you guys lead. I think maybe I should just step back and let you always do it because it was so good. So great job. Okay, I'm going to go through some announcements. There's a lot in here to unpack really quick. And then I just have a few other things before we go into WHAM. But Steve Fife at the Elite Retreat went over this again, the mission and the vision. And I just think it's important that you guys like have this in your phone or you have this in your notes, because again, Steve's vision for LifeVantage, and I'll go through some of these statistics, but people today are quitting their jobs and they want to find fulfillment. They want to be a part of something on a grand scale, something really special. And he wants LifeVantage to be that opportunity that people subconsciously say yes or no to very quickly. He wants us to be like the go-to opportunity for people that are looking for that entrepreneurial space. And I think the more that we can know the vision that we have our hands on, the more that we can maybe kind of give them that subconscious assurity that we might be the place as we lead them through ITT. Because I think the vision is huge. You're empowering people with products, supporting their health, opportunities to help them create a personal legacy. That word legacy is huge. So again, I just think, don't second guess an elevator pitch. That should be your elevator pitch right there. It goes hand in hand with what we're trying to do. This is a big night tomorrow night. This is a big week, actually. The Cunninghams are doing the presentation tomorrow night. Do whatever you can to get whoever you know on this presentation. Maybe this is a time to go back to your customers and ask them, even if you've never talked about the business, ask them, have you ever, with the year closing and a new year coming upon us, people are looking for tax write-offs. People are more open to what the next year is going to look like. Have you ever thought about doing LifeVantage as a business? And if so, directing them to this story to watch the Cunninghams tomorrow night. Get people there. And then Melody Redarde, always so good for the people that love the science because of her background and her biography with it. She stays very compliant, which is awesome because she also keeps it very simple, but a great person to learn from. Okay. And then also tomorrow night, the Bob Heilig training is happening. You can still sign up for that. I posted it often on Team Act, 5 steps to rank up in 30 days. So this is really about like ending the year strong, which is huge. And that is tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain, 7 Central, 8 Eastern. I highly encourage you to sign up for that. Even if you cannot make it live, there's always a chance that there will be a replay or an email that will come back to you if you can't be on there live. And then again, Saturday morning, Crystal will be giving us the basics on Trello, and then collectively as a team, we will break down how we want it to look to make it accessible for our team and for your new team members that come in so that they can grab and go and know with the surety they don't have to overthink how to post and what to say. This is still going on. The sales under the promotion tab, it goes till 2 more days, I believe, till the 15th. So keep promoting that with your people. Elite Academy is going to be here before we know it. I cannot wait for this event in Florida. There are rooms now available. Start looking for roommates, start looking for people. If you are going to Elite Academy and you want roommates, post it in Team Act, okay? Because, sorry guys, I don't want people sitting back and wondering if anyone else is going. Put it out there. Be the first one to say you are going, and then say you're looking for roommates, and we can then get it going and get those rooms reserved for you before they're gone. We've got some Performance Club people already. We have Marcy Gainier, Gloria Brinker, Dan Desmond, and Laura Nowicki. And I love it because Dan is on Laura's team, and the fact they're both at Performance Club is amazing. Laura is 1 enrollment away from the pool. Her enrollments have been off the charts this month. Marcy's had great PV as well. Remember, the PV in your enrollments matters because it is points towards Croatia. 40 to 99 is 1 point, 100 to 199 is 2 points, and 200 plus is 3 points. These are the current standings for Croatia right now. Laura now has 64 because of enrollments today instead of 62. So I wanted to put that there. So we've got in the top, we've got Gloria Brinker, Laura Nowicki, Jeanette Palmer, Jen Pensinger, Marcy Gainier, Colleen Holtz, Tina Van Hill, Beth Gustafson, and Kristen Storm. So congratulations to you guys. If you're not on this, don't lose hope. Just keep doing the work. If you stay consistent, you keep talking to people, those enrollments, that funnel starts to happen where suddenly people are enrolling because of all the work you've done in the past, and we never know what the company is going to roll out later. So don't count yourself out. Another thing right over here on the right that we learned at Elite Retreat is there are only 10 people right now at 200 plus points for Croatia, and there are 150 people at 100 to 199 points so far for Croatia. So that's huge. And the other thing is down here, the non-travel options. If you have a lid on Croatia because you don't want to travel in the world right now with everything going on, you have to open that lid and take it off and smash it and step on it. Because even if you do not go on the trip, the company has alternatives for you. One of them is a tech stack. That tech stack is a iMac and also a iPhone, whatever the latest is, 13. So you get an iPhone and an iMac. That's huge. Is it iMac? It's just a Mac. Well, you get a MacBook Pro. Oh my gosh, that's funny. MacBook, I'm not on cold medicine or anything. Just whatever. Okay, you get a MacBook Pro, you get an iPhone. Oh, that's so funny to me. I knew it sounded weird in my head. Okay, you could also get 2 electric bikes, which those will be the bomb and they'll be top of the line, or you can get a staycation. So there are alternatives if you do not want to be traveling. Where am I? Okay. Oh, and there they are. MacBook Pro, iPhone 13, electric bike. See, those look so cool. And then a relaxation staycation. And then, I love showing this slide. Being the person that will do whatever it takes. And even if we're not going to say it, but just being the person that will do whatever it takes to achieve your dreams. And if going to Croatia in the meantime to get where you want to go is a part of that, that is amazing. But no matter what in life, be the person that will do whatever it takes to do however it is that you want to be living your life. Life is too short. So be that person, you guys. Live all out. Okay, these are some of the things that were shared with us at Elite Retreat from Steve. These are really, really good. So I can, I'll post these in TMAC so that you can click on them and download it and share it or save it. And I wouldn't suggest even you could share, I'm not going to tell you, you can share these in your stories, but I just think these statistics are really good when we think about the messaging to our avatar, or even the messaging that we want to send in our stories, the messaging we want to send in general. Maybe you don't share the statistics specifically, but you speak to them in a way that offers up a solution to what you're seeing on these slides, okay? So as you can see, there's a growing desire because of the driving Great Resignation. Isn't it so crazy that they've called it that, the Great Resignation? And nearly 2/3 of US-based employees say COVID-19 has prompted them to reflect on their purpose in life. And nearly half say the pandemic has prompted them to reconsider the kind of work they do. According to data from the Labor Department, a record 4.3 million US workers quit their jobs in August, a number that increases to 20 million if we go all the way back to April. And only 7% of Americans have their dream job right now. That's crazy. So what does a dream job look like, right? But here's the growing trends. One is in e-commerce. It grew 31.8% in 2020. Direct selling grew 13.9%. And you can see it was on kind of a downward climb for a while. And look how it skyrocketed up. Those two go hand in hand, because if you're doing direct selling, you have an e-commerce site as well, right? You are allowing them to get product that's driven right to them from a site. So I think that's an important thing to remember as well. Okay, when we talk about retention, that was a big topic as well. And this is what they said when it came to retention. Anyone that enrolled one distributor in the first 30 days, or if someone enrolled a distributor in their first 30 days, they had a 30% retention rate. If they enrolled a customer in their first 30 days, it was 56% retention. Isn't that kind of crazy that it's different that way? If they enrolled one distributor and a customer in their first 30 days, the retention grew to 62%. 62%. So that's huge. I also want to go through with you real quick the customer program. This has started, and this is about helping with retention for people on subscription, and also trying to get people that are not on subscription to get on subscription. So basically what happens, I have this laid out for you guys. Hold on, sorry. when someone enrolls, if they put their cell phone into the app when they enroll, they will get it's important for them to put their cell phone in, because they will immediately get a text that says they will be receiving emails that will be coming their way. And then the first week, the company will check in with them. Now, the intention with this, if you look in the upper left, is with subscribers, it's to reinforce and validate the LifeVantage brand and the products that they ordered. And it's also to encourage subscribers and incentivize them to add additional products to their order. By doing that, they can receive free products and money off their orders. So remember that. And then non-subscribers, they want to reinforce and validate the brand and the products they ordered, and then highlight the benefits of being on subscription and encourage them to subscribe that second month. So the first week, they will check in with them and teach them how to create and maximize benefits around their order. This is for people that place a subscription. And they will also emphasize Nerf 2 and how our products are focused on solutions. The second week for subscribers, they will emphasize their solution and emphasize the benefits of what they ordered again. Non-subscribers, they will remind them about subscriptions and check in with how they are feeling based on the product that they ordered. And then they go out to day 20. People on subscription, they will offer them $10 off if they add a product to their subscription. That's 20 days later. And then non-subscribers, they will focus on getting them on subscription. So that is a good thing to take note of when you enroll someone new. Maybe in your calendar, 20 days later, kind of make a note to check back with them and remind them to look for a $10 off coupon that will be coming their way. Jen, I know you got the Daily Wellness and Nerf 2 stack, but I know you were also looking at Axio. I just wanted to remind you that in your email soon, be on the lookout, because you'll be getting a $10 off coupon. That might be a great time to get that Axio, because you'll get $10 off your order if you place it, this month. Okay. And then 3 days before their subscription goes out, they will get a reminder of their order. I love this. I think that's so good. And they will also get $10 off if they add to their order before it goes out. $10 off. So right now they have a 21% open rate on average of the emails that are being sent out. And they'd like to get that up, of course. So really cool program that they're doing. In addition to that, if you look at this with subscribers, in their second month, if they add something to their order, they will get a free eye serum with that new product. In month 3, they have the ability to get free Axio with the new product. And then in month 4, they can get $10 off Axio. And then for non-subscribers in month 1, if they choose to go on subscription, they will get 20% off and free shipping and handling by changing it to subscription. And then in month 2, they'll be offered $10 off Pro Tandem Nerf 2. So that's a program in place. The first $10 off coupon of any new product, this one right here, was sent out about a week ago, Jesse said. So that's really, really exciting. Okay. Good stuff, right? Good to know all that. Okay. The other thing I wanted to share with you guys, does everybody know how to find the new launch guide? Everybody know where it is? You know that there's a new launch guide? Okay, I want to take you through that really quick. Because while I was there, I'm always wanting to, I always want to know, like, pick the brains of what's working for other people, right? And one of the things that kind of surprised me and yet didn't, so I was on my way to go whale watching, and we were in a car with Sam and Vandy Flake. Sam is a Pro 8 out of Arizona. He has the whole Hawaii team basically on his team, like Daisy Goodwin and all of them. And then Rosas, Lourdes Rosas was also in the car with us. And I asked them, I said, where, or when you guys sit down with someone new and you take them through ITT, what is the tool that you used? And do you know what happened? It went silent. It was crickets. And then Lourdes was like, well, that's the $1 million question, isn't it? And I ask that all the time over the weekend, because I just think that's like a lid that we have of the fact, okay, if someone says yes, am I equipped to lead them appropriately? And I want to make sure that you feel equipped. I don't want you to question it. So I'll get to that in a second. But part of that, the most important thing is knowing where the launch guide is. So when you go over here to your drop down, it will be in the drop down menu. That's where the launch guide is. And it is updated. It does not have, it's right here. Here's the launch guide. The launch guide does not have pace setter on it, which is great. That's done now. But you guys, it could not be more simple. It literally is in every training that I've ever heard. And then you just click download. They talk about the fact, especially Bob, like he talks about the fact that your launch guide should be no more than like the front and back of a sheet of paper. And that's essentially what this is. Like you're basically showing them who their support team is. You're just showing them the top 2 people to go to outside of you if they should have a question, right? These are just the sites we have. Here you can write down everything that's happening during the week that they can plug into if they're ready to go, thinking about their why, taking some time with this, but also telling them to take some time, and then helping them look at what's the kind of income when they look at the average earnings statement, what kind of income would be life-changing for them, and how quickly would they like that to happen? Now, none of us have a magic pill or a magic, we kind of do, but have a magic wand to help them get there like right away, right? The best we can do is lead them and guide them in the right way. But to help them answer these questions, just know that your intention should be to help them paint a vision that feels so good to them that after they've spent time with you, knowing that they can make an extra $300 within the next 3 months to pay their electric bill or to get some extra groceries. And that once they get those extra groceries, to have like a full pantry for their kids, and their kids would be so excited when they come home from school because they would have more choices to go from instead of opening it and it not being open. And then they're always complaining that there's no, I mean, getting that deep, like the feeling and the fulfillment as a mom that they would have seeing their children so excited that their favorite snacks are in the pantry because mom chose an opportunity and chose to talk to people. Like you're going to get them so excited by painting that picture that you're not going to have to lay everything else out. They're just going to want to start talking to people because they're so excited. Cindy's a great example of that, right? Just going straight from the heart and not overthinking it. And then there's page 2, invite tool team. And then the rest is just helping them think of people they know. And here's the memory jogger. It could not be more simple. And if you are unsure of how to use this, print it out and read through it. Print it out and read through it again, and then again and again. Make it so that it is so ingrained into your mind that you don't question how to go through it. So now when we talk about the tool, here's what I want you to do. I was going to play them tonight, but I'm not going to do that. But the 2 tools I think of are the ABC report. So it's abcyellowpill.com, and then the Nerf 2 science video, right? I also talked to Angie Harper in the pool, and that was fun. Oh, okay, Laura, I'm getting to you, but really quick, Angie Harper said, I asked her what tool she uses, and she said, my people, meaning her avatars, like she knows her people. She's like, I like the Nerf 2 science video. So it's not about what's best. It's about what's best for you and your avatar. What do you love the most when you watch it? What just drives your passion when you watch ABC or the Nerf 2 science? Use the one that triggers the excitement in you, because if that excites you, it's going to excite your avatar. Okay. I want you to use what works best for you. And I real quickly, before we end this, I asked Laura to speak because she's blowing it up And she's just been so consistent. You are, don't shake your head. She's had, and I don't mean to point at you, but she's really having a phenomenal month. And I just know that I feel like Laura is like that new person where her passion just exudes because she loves the product so much that I don't feel like Laura even second guesses it either anymore. She just wants everybody to know about it. Laura, I just wanted you to share a little bit about the process you take someone through when you're sharing in getting these customers that you've gotten, because the PV has been amazing for your customers.
Thank you. I have to give, honestly, all of the credit for my new customers this month away. I need to thank Jen Pensinger and Michelle Boris, because I was really using the promotion for the buy two, get one. And of course, the way I work, it was like Friday at 5 o'clock when I was finally getting everyone to order. And because they were in the Midwest, they couldn't order. I don't know if you guys are even aware, but there were computer difficulties. The Atlanta center could not ship anything. So orders just were not going through. It was incredibly frustrating. They got this really weird message. I actually had to call in twice to figure out what was going on. And so it was deflating, and I was so frustrated. And Jen, I don't even remember, was it after a Monday call? Anyway, when I called in on Friday, I said to Janet, I said, I'm really frustrated. Is there any way if I give you the names of my people that I am really working on that have tried to order, that you could write their names down and that you'll honor this on Monday and still get them the free product? And so she said, yes, give me those names. And I went a little overboard, hoping that I'd have a few more. But anyway, so then it was Monday and I was frustrated because we also had a family wedding. And so these were a lot of family and friends who were going to the wedding. So everyone was so busy. And I was like, I just don't want to bother them. Like, I feel stupid. Our computer was down, like whatever. And Jen sent me a message and she's like, you got this, girl, or something. It was so encouraging. And then Michelle Boris, the same thing. I reached out to her and she's like, you had one person give you a credit card. Just tell the other people that person gave you the credit card. Anyway, it just was like one of those things where then it just all worked. And so I would encourage you, even if you're not reaching out to each other and teammates necessarily for like a third party or whatever, but for that encouragement, it meant the world to me to have that support and encouragement. So thank you. And I hope I can do the same for you. But even that idea, I don't like asking people for their credit card, but people really don't mind. Like, they want to make it as easy as possible on themselves. And so say, are you comfortable with giving me your credit card? I'm happy to enter this. Then I'll have this password and I can help you manage your account. And I really fought doing that for years, but I couldn't believe how easy it made it for all of these people to order.
I love it. Thank you, Laura. That's a great point. People do like convenience, and we may think it's intrusive, but how do we know unless we ask, right? And I'm amazed at how many people actually will just shoot me a picture of their credit card sometimes, like my hair care people that order every now and again. I mean, they'll just send it to me. I'm like, all right, let's do this, and then I, of course, delete it right away, but you don't know unless you ask. So congratulations again, Laura, just for being a great listener and being unafraid to share with people. I just love it. I'm so proud of you. You've had a great month. So, and you won something.
Well, and I need to apologize because I actually have a call with my new social media friend. And because I'm on a different time zone, I messed up the time. So I can't be at Wham, but can I send you my numbers?
Send me your numbers. Yeah, I had a few other people send me theirs too that are traveling.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. If you send it to me, that's perfect.
Okay.
Okay. Good luck. All right, guys. And then I just wanted to remind you of one last thing before we wrap up and pray. Your goals and your avatar, please continue to work on that. I don't want you to be in a place where January, February comes around and you don't have direction and you haven't done it yet, and then you're still questioning everything. Like, allow yourself the grace again to take the time to do that work, because it will pay off and you'll be so glad that you did. Okay. So make sure you get that done. And if you need help with it too, or even if we wanted to do like again, I wish we were all just in the same place. It'd be so fun just to get together and like work on this together, but we're not. So if you ever want to do like just like a power hour where it's all about avatar training and we kind of help one another, let me know and maybe we can work that out too. Just answering questions and helping each other. Okay, let's pray. Sorry, letting someone in. Okay. Heavenly Father, I thank you so much for just the abundance of this team and these beautiful lives that get to be a part of my life because they said yes. I just pray, Lord, that those feelings will expand and grow for our team, that they all can feel that same way, just being so grateful and feeling so abundantly blessed because of the people that you are bringing into their lives that are saying yes, that are exactly the people that you intend for them to work with, to love this opportunity, to have fun, and to continue to grow. So I pray that all of them will continue to see those people, that their beacon will just shine so bright for those specific people, that the people you have aligned for them can't not see it, that they'll see it just so abundantly and come into their life. So Lord, as we round out the end of this year, I just pray you would blow our minds with what you can do in our lives, and that blow our minds because we will be fearless in our pursuit to continue to move forward in the process of making this business work the way that you intend for it to work in our lives. So thank you so much for bringing this into our lives. Keep everyone safe, keep everyone healthy. In your name we pray, amen. Okay. Stopping recording.